What's up?
Hi. Boy, he looks good with that belt.
He looks pretty good with it.
Look at you even jumping on the board. You got the shirt behind you and everything. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I got to back the brand, and he's got the brand, so I got to back him.
I'm glad it's perfect. You're like the perfect people pleaser. We just bring you along and you get to do whatever we go with. So it's perfect. I love it.
Just the company yes man,
Yeah, I love it. It's absolutely perfect. And now we have a wonderful, wonderful man holding our belt, and we get to talk to him today.
All right.
We're going to bring him in, the end all be all, Ashton Adonis. Welcome, sir.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon or good morning, depending where they are. It is your new defending and retaining Diner Pod champion, Ashton Adonis. But how are we good? How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing?
I am great.
Doing great.
How are you doing? How are you feeling having the title around your waist finally?
Oh, having this beautiful boy around this beautiful waist has been nothing more than an honor and a privilege, obviously, to be able to be not only a current in defending, unlike someone else, but bring it on with prestige and elevating this title, bringing it to other federations and other companies so that everyone knows and truly respects the fact that I am your Diner Pod champion.
And we appreciate that. It's great to have some prestige with our title and have someone that understands the value, doesn't treat it like a second fiddle, and actually takes care of our brand and our persona that we've built. And you are the perfect person to hold that title.
Yeah. Very appreciate, Jared. It is not a second fiddle. This is a title. Title doesn't make the man makes the title. It's about elevating the prestige of the title, where we've had, unfortunately, I wasn't your inaugural champion, but Sam Knight, couldn't even defend it or retain it. He was so scared to face me back at Summer Bash that he actually put himself in the hospital, where he had to vacate this title and had to make me earn it again, Red. But nonetheless, overcame the odds like Ashton Adonis always does. And I'm sitting here still your Diner Pod champion and forever will be.
You did earn it, and I applaud you for that. I commend you. So I just don't like handouts. I don't like, because the way we built this thing, we've scratched, we've clawed, we've busted our butts. Forgot we're on a PG show today. So I wanted our champion to scratch, claw, and bust his butt.
Fair enough.
Sage Phillips, heck of a competitor. I do have to give him his kudos there. Competing not once but twice on the same night to prove a point, to battle Ashton Adonis for this Diner Pod champ. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at that fact, because at the end, if you give me an opportunity, I'm going to put everything I got into that opportunity. And I walked away the champion, like I told everyone I was going to do, no matter what. That night, the ending never had to change. Just who, unfortunately, fell to the end-all be-all did.
Well, and the great thing is him doing what he did, as much as I do not agree with it, but it did. It made you show him why you are supposed to be the title. There's no conspiracy on whether you got somebody over the top rope or didn't. We know exactly who our champion is now, and that's very important. We don't want to have another wishy-washy title reign with our title. That just lessens it.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I did pin Sam Knight that same day that he got the better of me for that slight moment, right? It wasn't a 3 count like I had on him earlier that night. It was simply off a move, caught me at my lowest and got me over the top rope, where I wasn't out of the fight, unfortunately, due to the parameters of the match stipulation. I did not walk away the champion that night. But I already have a successful title defense, unlike he ever did with it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. I told you it was a title defense. This was our champion at the beginning of the show, and it remained our champion at the end of the show.
Well, I thought it was vacated for just an instance, but I guess I was wrong.
I guess you misheard. Obviously, Mr. H gave me the title because I earned that spot to be given it. But nonetheless, Red, at the end, we obviously came to a means of an end here. We are now on the same page, as it seems. So, you were able to, you might have not liked it at the time being, but you have to respect what I did that night. And what I did was prove to you why I deserve and why I am.
You're growing on me. I mean, look, we even got a picture at the end of the night. Me, you, Jared with the belt.
Ooh, I have that.
Oh, you do?
Throw it up here.
I do. Ooh, hold on. I can pull that up here, and we can actually see this beautiful, beautiful picture of the end of the night with our champion holding the title and you acknowledging him.
I acknowledged. It's what's best for business, so I got to acknowledge. It is what it is.
And then we have I think this was the next day.
That was the next day. I acknowledged.
Over and had the shirt on. So, the traitorous tactic you pulled on Sam, but, I do enjoy it.
I'm not trading on Sam.
But that shirt makes you look a little bit better.
Well, I have been working out too, so that helps. But if whoever our champion is, that's our brand. He's representing our brand. I'm going to back him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, dislike,
have the right man representing our brand. So, okay, I'm going to use an analogy for you. You're a social media guy. You remember the platform Vine?
Yeah.
Okay, it's old. It was 10 seconds long. Why would you want to go back to that when you have TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook all combined into one? Why would you choose to go back to Vine and have this old washed up 10-second thing when you have the end all be all?
Well, you're like Vine. You're explaining me to a T. I'm old. I'm washed up, and I'm only 10 seconds long. So
I was also trying to explain Sam to a T, also. But you were Sam. However you want to look at it, that's fine.
Well, the Diner Podcast is a growing social media company, as you can tell by all of our platforms. So we need to keep pushing.
What's the best way to grow your platform than to have one of the fastest rising Midwest superstars in Ashton Adonis as your champion, as your advocate of your business, someone that's going to be the face that helps run and propel the place. And simply by wearing this beautiful title around my beautiful waist.
Exactly.
It does look good.
I love it.
It does look good.
A little shine to it, a little glimmer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She's
I believe you were in action this past weekend.
Yes, we had a couple of tag matches this weekend. Saturday was in South Bend, Indiana, for a company called RCW, where I was in a tag team 4-on-4 warfare match. So that was fun. If you guys have a moment, or anyone watching has a moment, it is live and officially aired on YouTube. More than welcome to go subscribe, like the content, share it. It was a great match with tons of dips and dives that everyone would be entertained in watching. I don't want to spoil much, but of course, Ashton looked great. Moving into Sunday was another competition where I was actually very excited for. It was a tag team match with myself and Elijah Eros going against Mark House and Michael Elgin, the same unbreakable former New Japan heavyweight champion, former Impact heavyweight champion, Michael Elgin. So it was a fun, chock-full weekend of excitement. So if anyone has free time, look up those two companies. Saturday was RCW. Sunday, FEW, Frontier Elite Wrestling, where we put on these stellar matches. So
we will get those posted. We'll post them on our social media pages, links, so they can check out your action.
No, it was fantastic. It was a great time stepping in the ring with someone who had so much experience and so much to learn from. But at the end of the day, still doesn't matter how many years or how much countries, continents, anything you travel doesn't compete to what the end all be all brings to the table. So it was good, but he definitely didn't get the better of me. Good
to hear. So we need to jump into kind of some future stuff. So we have Fall Fury coming up, and this will be the first show for Signal 10 with you having our belts. So that will be very exciting.
And we will see who will be the next challenger or competitor that would want to step up to Ashton in the Diner Pod Championship. So we will see. There's tons of people on the table, right? We had Juwan Thomas. We had Austin Ryan stepping in there. We had Sage Phillips, who overcame the best of the odds in the triple threat match to earn that number one contendership. So even he might say that he still has a right to claim an opportunity at the Diner Pod. So we will see what we're going to be facing here at Fall Fury and who will be stepping up and who will cement themselves as the next competitor and challenger for this.
Very excited to be wide open. Do you have anything else you have coming up?
So we have some matches. This weekend, I got a match here in Massachusetts coming up here for a smaller fed up in the Northeast area. So it'll be great. This will be my first time wrestling back in my alma mater, in my hometown, in my home state. So this is where I was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. So it'll be a pleasure and a privilege to compete there for the first time. Coming back there, we're going to be on a little bit of a lull here. I'm going to be scouting, going to some other federation, seeing what's out there for me. But nonetheless, everyone will be updated through my social medias, which is Ashton_Adonis_ for all the next matches, upcoming events that I have, obviously, for you guys to follow.
Absolutely.
Well,
We
of
look
course,
forward to
look at
seeing
that.
that.
He is our champion, and he is a top-tier talent, and the end-all, be-all Ashton Adonis. You will not be disappointed.
Oh, yes.
Nope, and I'll be bringing this title to every single place I go with me, representing your guys' brand, of course. You guys want a champion who's going to excel, who's going to put your guys' obviously your presence on the platform, and I'm here to elevate that for you guys. So
Much
Thank
appreciated,
you,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
of course. What else do you guys have for me? Any questions, comments, or anything that we need for the viewers?
I
Do
do
you have
not.
anything for our champion, sir?
I do not. I'm just looking at the title. I've missed looking at it. So I think you'll treat it with respect. So we may have our differences, but I feel like you are a good move moving forward. But we'll see we'll see. I feel like Sam Knight should get a shot, but
So I'll say this, Red. I'll say this for everybody. Sam Knight will have a shot.
okay.
Sam Knight will have a shot.
Oh,
He earned it.
all right.
He earned it. He was a champion, not for long, but he was at one point. He was the inaugural champion, and he will get his rematch. He'll get his right to passage for an opportunity to challenge me for my Diner Pod championship, but it'll be on my terms.
Well, and technically, you're the first full Diner Podcast champion. He was kind of a co-champion with Mr. H, so you're really the first ever full-time champion of the Diner Podcast. So
There's
I
a lot
would
of
like to
speculation
personally
with
say
that
thank
inaugural.
you.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation with that inaugural championship run, right? Never defending it, couldn't even make it to the first show on time when he had it. There was a lot of bumps in there, but who won't have those issues?
No.
We will not have any of those issues. And actually, I know we have one of these photos ready to rock and roll here, but there will be a match here coming up for Pax Verum. White River Wrestling here in Indiana will be having a huge banger of a match. Now, Jared, can you please display that graphic? Boom. The veteran Jack Vaughn versus the end-all be-all Ashton Adonis here. This will be on September 22nd at Pax Verum Brewery, 908 Main Street, LaPel, Indiana. You do not want to miss that. This will be one of the best matches of probably 2024. Very
That
exciting.
will be a hell of a match.
Yeah, that's a solid match right there.
Michael Elgin 1 week, Jack Vaughn the next. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Everyone wants to be in the ring with the end-all be-all. Should show something, right? So
Absolutely.
it's great. It's a great time. So I appreciate obviously being able to come on your guys' platform, talk about all my upcoming matches, my defenses, my wins, everything that's great. Everything about me is great. So just going out there and showing the viewers why, I am who I am. So appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate your time. Obviously, you have an open invite anytime you would like, and you can come on and promote away. And we love hearing about everything you're doing. So thank you for bringing prestige and honor to our title for a change.
Red, anything from you, big man?
Thank you for your time. Good luck this weekend. We look forward to seeing your success and your defenses, your wins, your victories, all that. So I look forward to seeing your journey along the way.
Good job, Evan. Proud of you.
Yeah.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
It's what's best for business right now. So we'll
Good job.
leave it at that.
Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate your time. We don't want to take up any more of it. So appreciate it and good luck this weekend.
No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. And like everyone, just always trust in what's right for business, which is the end all be all. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Thank you.
Look at that. I'm so happy that you're finally backing the right horse. I mean, it's perfect.
Buddy, at the end of the day, no matter who the champion is, we're the real winners. So
Yeah, especially when you have a guy like that as your champion.
you got to back.
Definitely win every single time.
You got to back what's best for business. And right now, the waves are going in his direction. So,
Well,
but yeah,
I want to hit our
let's hit our sponsors.
and tell them thank you as soon as I figure out where the heck the video went. There it is.
Yeah.
Found it. All right.
Thank you, gold sponsors, for letting us do what we do. We have Pappy's Barbecue, meet, eat, repeat. Wabash Valley Plumbing, they lay pipe. That's our slogan, not theirs. U.S. Lawns Terre Haute, they mow grass. RJ's Formal Wear, they have sweet suits. ML Productions, they make movies.
Not those.
Stitch Brands, not those movies, but Stitch Brands. Peak Performance Gym, no peak, no results. Wabash Valley Adult Teen Challenge, meeting you at the crossroads of addiction. Blue Acre Roofing and Restoration, they fix stuff. Thank you, gold sponsors, for letting us talk professionally.
And thank you once again to Mr. Ashton Adonis for joining us today. That was a wonderful, wonderful talk. I love that we get to talk to an awesome champion like that. I don't have to come on here and be annoyed that I have to talk to Sam.
Well,
so much better.
Hey, thank you, Ashton, for taking the time to talk with us. I know you're a busy man. You got your busy schedule, and you took the time. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, took his time out. He's in Massachusetts. Well, one more time, the tickets are on sale September 28th, Fall Fury. You can come check us out on commentary and watch our champion and all be all Ashton Adonis. And then he is also, again, at White River Wrestling against the veteran Jack Vaughn, September 22nd. Get your tickets for both of those shows. They are always a good time. If you are a wrestling fan and you're not going to independent wrestling shows, you are missing out. It's so much fun. These guys put on an incredible show. So 100% go check them out. You will not be disappointed.
Absolutely. So with that, we're out of here. Keep pushing.
Bye.
Bye.